So today we're going to be looking at Volt Inu, Baby Doge, and Whole. So some of the meme coins from the last bull market. The volume is 210,000. The market cap is 68 million. So if we do a fib from where the day it came out, why is it doing that? I'm trying to do a fib, and what is going on? All right, so here is the fib. So from the day it came out to the all-time high, that is kind of the targets. So obviously you have to get back above, which you use this as resistance. The 786 fib was used as resistance at 1161. You had a wick up to it right there, around the 30th of June. You couldn't get above it, and so far you got rejected. Now you didn't fall far, so 1161 is the price to be on Volt Inu. Usually I don't use DEX tools to chart. I usually use TradingView, so bear with me a little bit. I mean, it's kind of similar, but not really. So that's the price to beat is 1161. Then your next fib would be the 6 million, which is a really strong fib to break. If you can't break that one, then that's bearish still. But once you close a daily candle above where the 618 fib is at, which is at 1720, once you close a daily candle above that, then I would say this is bullish. But until then, you're not bullish, and you would still not be. You'd still technically be in a downtrend, in my opinion, until you break 1720. So yeah, I would say 1720 is the price to be. I'm not going to go too in depth on these. I'm just not going to. So Baby Doge was the next request of the three. Baby Doge coin. I traded this for a while back, but overall, I think Baby Doge is dead. Probably along with the Volt Inu and Hoj, but we will see. If I think any of the three are dead, it's definitely this one. Volume is 28,000, which tells me, I mean, Baby Doge is probably dead. Market cap is 236 million, so it still has a decent sized market cap. The downtrend I drew a while back is trying to be broken. You're kind of going sideways now. So you kind of stopped falling off the cliff with this, but you're still just going sideways. So we can't say, the downtrend is kind of broken, but at the same time, until you start going up, I'm still not very bullish on this. From the time I came out to the all-time high, again, I just made the same mistake. Hold on. Fib retracement. Delete that. I want to use the fibs. There we go. So, let's see what the fibs are telling us right now. Right now, the fibs are telling us that the 786 fib is at 2660, and you have come nowhere close to breaking that ever since you passed it to the downside. The 618, you actually use it as support for a little bit there. You tried to get a bounce, you didn't, and you eventually fell through it. But you went sideways at the 618 fib for a few days, maybe a few weeks actually. That is currently at 37 or 30. We'll call it 38 to round up to be safe. So if you want to be really bullish, you have to close the daily candle above 38. If you don't do that, you're not bullish. And the first crisis you have to get above would be the 786 fib, which is at 26, or you could even say 27. Unless you're above 27 and 37, you're not bullish on Baby Doge. And I don't see that happening anytime soon because the volume is so low, but anything can happen. I suppose it is crypto. Let's go look at Hoj. That is the last one I'll look at for this video. Hoj Finance. So Hoj Finance volume is 12,000. This is even worse than Baby Doge. Market, and there are 68,000 holders. And what does it say market cap is? Does it say market cap? Okay. Wow, this chart looks awful though. Wow, it is like it's down a lot from its all-time high. Yeah, this does not look good to me. Let me zoom in a little bit. I mean, it's just this. I hate to say it, but this kind of looks like pump and dump. Huge pump, dump. Huge pump, dump. Huge dump, and then another huge pump. I don't know. It just doesn't look that good to me. But let's go look at the fibs and see what the fibs are telling us. So obviously the day it came, this happens with a lot of meme coins too. The first few days or a few week or two, it comes out, it goes parabolic and goes crazy. It makes it all-time high, and then it has a huge correction, tries to get higher and make a new all-time high. It doesn't, fails. Then it has another pump, and then it fails. Usually it doesn't have that many pumps, but So right now, the line you have to get above is the 786 fib, which is currently at 22, and the 618, which you definitely have to be above to be bullish on like a daily and weekly time frame, would be 38. Uh, Considering the fact you've fallen off a huge cliff and have gone sideways for a while, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Now, obviously, it's a pump and dump coin, so obviously it could pump like at any time, and if it did, you could have another huge spike up to the 236 fib. But the problem is, I don't know, with the volume being so low, and we're in a bear market. If we're in a bull market, then I definitely think it could pump back up here. So maybe in the bull market it can if it gains traction again. But overall, right now, to me, this looks pretty dead. Maybe if you want to risk it, put $100 into all three of these coins, so $300 each. And then if one of them pops, then you could maybe 10x your money with that or more. And then if the other two keep going to zero, then you'd be up what, $700 or $800. So yeah, the first target to beat on Hoj would be 21. So that's the video. If you guys enjoy this, appreciate if you like and subscribe. And I will be making videos throughout the day. So if you guys have any other requests, let me know, and I will look at those coins.